Hello and welcome to the first eviction of 1984 Hall of Fame. We are here for the eviction between X, Billy, and Kevin. So, this is the very first week of 1984 Hall of Fame. So, Tyler, you're up in the corner, so I'm going to ask you, how was the beginning of this game getting to know all the people? Obviously, there's 22 people. It's the biggest cast we've ever had. How is it maneuvering a cast that large in Big Brother?
Let me tell you, it was a huge struggle because if you think I'm talking to 21 people every day, you're out of your mind. So yeah, it was quite interesting. And considering there's a lot of like new faces for me, it was like honestly kind of difficult. And compared to season two, this cast is like on crack.
So, Lee, it has obviously been 2 years since you played this game. How
Correct.
how has the game changed in 2 years?
Well, it's definitely changed a lot. Our season didn't really have a lot of twists except for that intruder, but it seems to have evolved a lot with all these new twist changes, especially with season 5 with like the format basically changing. But right now, I feel like this is going to be a one messy season. And yeah.
So, Bryce, you just played the season. How is it different for those coming from 2 years ago to those playing a back-to-back game?
Sometimes the hosts like to put in really stupid fucking twists, like making three people agree on nominations. I don't know if they did that back in the day. Um, I don't know. I think probably since then it's like legitimized itself a bit. So people definitely care about this game a lot and know a lot of people and have seen a lot of people. So it's like I don't know. It's just there's kind of a bigger name to it. I think people are praying pretty hard because of it.
So, Sam, as there are twists in this game that we said were going to be from past seasons, how does that affect gameplay and who you ultimately decide to vote out?
Oh, I didn't even like factor that into my like decision to vote someone out. Um, but I did hear that there was like a twist, like I don't know if it was last season where like someone who got voted out had like power or something. So that's scary to think about. But I don't know, yeah, just kind of like what Lee touched on, like our season was like basically like back to basics almost. So like all these twists are like messing with my head. So I don't know what's happening. I'm just taking it a day at a time. It's been 2 years since I played in org. I don't know what's happening still.
So, Burks, you obviously said during the competition that you had never won a head of household before, and this was your first. So, how was being a head of household, Burks? I can't hear you. The audio is not working, Burks.
You can take back my win. I don't want it. I was up on the block 4 times my last season, and this was harder than all of that. So I'm good.
So, Bria, obviously this HOA train was a little different than what you experienced in your season. How is this different? Obviously, you only got to nominate one person on the block. So, how was it working with those other people and getting who you wanted up on the block?
Well, for my season, there's a lot of people who I didn't like, nor did I know. This season, there's a lot of people who are cool and chill. And I mean, I don't know, it's just nominating one person and then then could come off and you have to renominate another person along with two other people who have to nom with you. And just 9 people in veto was all like just stressful and difficult all at the same time. So, yeah.
So, a lot of things can factor into why you target somebody. We have heard a lot of speculation about pre-gaming as well as other alliances that maybe were in past seasons that people work together. So, does anybody want to comment on any of the drama that has gone down this week? Anybody? This is a question for anybody.
I do want to clear something with Kevin about the whole, because I know that he's mad about the whole like hating women thing. And he mentioned something about in a mini, I don't know when, but like in a mini back in the day or whatever, he targeted the women. And somebody from that mini or one of his friends made a joke about it, saying that he targets women. And I think I think that joke only resulted for that mini. And I'm assuming not this game. So I think that's why he was mad about whoever, because I guess somebody made another joke here on a Zoom or something about him targeting women. So I think that he was mad about that carrying on from the mini that happened where he did target women. And I think that's what he was trying to say, is that he's not targeting the women in this game, but in the other game was just like, yeah. So just wanted to say that.
Does anybody else have anything to say before we get to our final pleas? Okay. So with that, it is time to vote. But first, I would like to give the 3 nominees each a chance to give us their final plea. Kevin sent me something, so I'm going to read that first. He says, "Good luck, vote me out." Billy, you are up next.
Well, you heard the man. Get to it. No, I'm kidding. Obviously, this isn't ideal. But at the same time, I'm not gonna try and create a campaign against these two. I'm not gonna campaign if I'm on the block at all. I'm just gonna sit here and just say good luck to those two. I hope that moving forward we can kind of fix relationships that were possibly spread by false rumors or whatever. Let's keep this non-personal. Let's make it game only. All I can really say. Other than that, good luck.
And X.
Hey everyone, I'm gonna keep this short and sweet. I would love to stay. I did not stay my last time that I was nominated, which was my only time last season. I do generally think I built good connections with some of you, and I'm very honest with what I've said so far. If you keep me safe, I will do my best to return that loyalty. I'm also sitting on the block with someone who does want to leave and I want to stay. And I'd appreciate that if you guys did that. However, it is all stars. And if you choose to evict me, I'll completely understand that. It is a game. So with that said, I hope y'all keep me. And if not, good luck to everyone.
Okay. With that, it is time to vote. When I call your name, I need you to please go to your confessional chat and cast your vote. If your name is Caleb Reed and you want to announce your vote, that is fair game. Okay. Bryce, you're up first tonight. Please go to your confessional chat and cast your vote to vote.
We need some music. Someone play the BB Eviction music.
Sorry, I can't find my chat, but I'm just going to confirm my vote that I sent in earlier.
Okay, thank you. Caleb, you are next if you want to announce your vote or if you want to send your vote. Either way.
No, my vote is confirmed. I mean, I've told a lot of people what I'm doing anyways, but it's confirmed.
Vote it for me. And while we do that, I'm going to grab Chris's vote as well. He's not here. And then next up is Cindy. Thank you. Drew, you are up next. Thank you. Jabbar, you are up next.
Confirmed.
Jack, you are up next.
Lock it in.
Thank you. Keaton is next. Don't believe it. Thank you. Lee, you are up next.
Hello, production Chen Moonves. You look beautiful. Okay. There you go.
Thank you. Luke, you are up next. Thank you. Megan, you are up next. Nick Benner, you are up next. Thank you. Rizzo, you are up next. Thank you. Sam, you are up next. Thank you. Tyler, you're up next. Thank you. And Yoshi.
I voted with Kevin.
Thank you. Okay, give me just a moment. Okay, house guests, I have the votes. I revealed the vote. The evicted house guests will have just a few moments to say their goodbyes and leave if they are here. With 0 votes to evict, X, you are safe. By a vote of 14-2, Kevin, you have been evicted from 1984. Kevin is not here, so he will have no final words. We are going to go right into the head of household competition.
Thank you for keeping me.
So this week, you guys have been speculating different twists that could be happening. We are going to be playing for the first HOH of the season. There will be 2 nominees. We will play a veto. There will possibly be a renom, and then we will have 2 nominees and an eviction. That's how this week is going to go. Okay. Give me just a second to get myself set up. I need everybody to please, if you have paper, I need you to write A on one piece and B on another piece. If you have a whiteboard, just get it ready. You will need to be on cam for this competition. Totally pause the recording. Oops. Let's see who's. If Bria and Burks could please go off cam for me, since you are not eligible to compete tonight.
Michael, can you
What?
read my A and B's?
Yeah.
Okay, because I was gonna say I got 3rd grade handwriting, and I know you're a teacher, so.
Just making sure that I have.
Can you see mine? Can you see
Yep.
mine?
Yep.
What are you doing? Are you watching? A familiar voice. A familiar voice? Who?
I don't know.
Jabbar? Yeah.
Huh?
Jeremy heard your voice and was like, I know that voice.
Hey, boo.
So I'm just gonna make sure this week is just a normal week, right? Like nothing out of the ordinary.
Yep.
Cool.
Okay, sure.
Right.
You confirmed that, right?
Thank you, Billy, for laughing at that. I saw that.
Okay.
Just 2 nominees per house. Oh.
4 nominees.
Okay. Is everybody ready?
Do we need to stay on mute?
For now, yeah, so I can say the instructions. Okay. So for this head of household competition, I am going to give you questions based on past seasons of 1984. How this will work is I have questions about each or about different seasons, each season has 2 questions that is based on that season. There's one question that is pinned to 2 seasons. I randomized the order to make it as fair as possible. If you get a question wrong, you will be eliminated. I need you, or when I read the question, I will read the question and then I will read it one more time. And then I will ask you to get your answers ready. And then I will ask for answers, please. I need you to hold up your answer. I need you to keep holding up your answer until I say to put them down so that I make sure I don't make any mistakes. There are, I believe, 15 of you competing in this competition. So it's gonna take a second. So does anybody have any questions before we begin? Okay. The first question is, which house was Kendall in when she was evicted from 1984 Devil's Playground? A, Angel, B, Devil. Which house was Kendall in when she was evicted in 1984 Devil's Playground? A, Angel, B, Devil. Get your answers ready. Answers, please. Give me just a second so I can make sure I'm covered.
Luke, move it up. Or yeah, there you go.
X, can you hold that closer, please?
I think it's a B, yeah.
Okay, let me make sure I'm doing this right. Sorry, this is gonna take just a second. Almost there. Okay, you guys can put your answers down. The correct answer was A, Angel. So I need Tyler, Sam, Caleb, Lee, Jack, X, and Nick Benner to all go off cam, please. Make sure I got this right. Okay. Okay, next question. Who is the only player in 1984 history to become the first juror twice? A, Napolito, B, Billy Stevens. Who is the only
Who?
Who is the only player in 1984 history to become the first juror twice? A, Napolito, B, Billy Stevens. Get your answers ready. Answers, please.
Bryce, you need to be quicker on getting your answer up.
Okay. Everybody is correct. It is B, Billy Stevens.
I'm so glad Megan gave it away there.
Okay,
Fuck you, Billy Stevens.
Number 3. Who was evicted at the instant eviction in 1984 Power of 3? A, Tawny, B, Caitlin. Who was evicted at the instant eviction in 1984 Power of 3? A, Tawny, B, Caitlin. Get your answers ready.
Wait, what was the second name again?
It was A, Tawny, B, Caitlin.
Okay.
Give me just a second. Okay, answers, please. Okay, you all said B. The correct answer was B, Caitlin. You are all moving on. Question 4. Who entered the house as an intruder in the first season of 1984? A. Josh. B. Brandon. Who entered the house as an intruder in the first season of 1984? A. Josh. B. Brandon. Get your answers ready. Answers, please. Jabbar, I cannot see your answer. There we go. Okay. Everybody but Rizzo got it correct. The answer was A. Josh. Bryce, please get your answer up as fast as you can. Next question is, who was the first person to be evicted during a week that they were also in the power of 3? A. Sam T. B. Tawny. Who was the first person to be evicted during a week that they were also in the power of 3? A. Sam T. B. Tawny. Get your answers ready if it hasn't already. Bryce, can you pull your paper like into the screen so you can just flip it over for us? Okay. Answers, please. The correct answer was A, Sam T. So Yoshi, you are eliminated from the house hustle competition. We'll move on to the next question. Yoshi, if you could go.
What did you say was eliminated?
Yoshi.
Okay.
Okay, next question. Who was the first juror of 1984 Devil's Playground? A. Paige. B. Kevin. Who was the first juror of 1984 Devil's Playground? A. Paige. B. Kevin. Get your answers ready. Answers, please. Okay, the correct answer was A, Paige, which means Megan and Billy, you are. Oh, that's fun. Megan and Billy, you are eliminated from the Metaprosa competition. I mean Billy Stevens. Don't anybody target that. Okay. Next question.
Can I say something before you read the next question?
Go for it.
You guys are all safe if I win HOH.
Same.
Question 7. Who was nominated next to Julian when he was evicted week 1 of 1984, The Golden Age? A. Jennifer. B. Nikita. Who was nominated next to Julian when he was evicted week 1 of 1984, The Golden Age? A. Jennifer. B. Nikita. Get your answers ready. Answers, please. Bryce, what does that say? It's like white. B. Okay. The correct answer was B. Nikita, which means Drew, you are eliminated. It comes down to Luke, Bryce, and Jabbar.
Michael, you just had to
What was that?
bring that week up.
Okay.
I said you just had to bring that week up.
I sure did. Okay. Question 8. Who was the first returnee evicted from 1984 Dead Men Walking? A. Heather. B. Kendall. Who was the first returnee evicted from 1984 Dead Men Walking? A. Heather. B. Kendall. Get your answers ready. Answers, please. The correct answer was B. Kendall, which means Bryce, you are eliminated. It comes down to Luke and Jabbar.
Miss Salt Queen herself.
Okay, this is the last multiple choice question. If you guys answer the same, then we will go to a tiebreaker question. Who was the very first HOH of 1984? A. Jarrett. B. Gavin. Who was the very first HOH of 1984? A. Jarrett. B. Gavin. Get your answers ready. Okay. Answers, please. Okay. The correct answer was B. Gavin. So we're going to go to a tiebreaker question. Here we go. Give me 1 second so I can scroll down to them. Where are my questions? Oh, I had to scroll up. Oops. Okay. This question will be answered with a number. The person coming closest to the number without going over will be the new head of household. You will have about 10 seconds or so to write down your answer. How many people have played in the Big Brother version of 1984? How many people have played in the Big Brother version of 1984? About 5 more seconds. I need you to write your answer and then.
Wait, I didn't know we had a time limit. Let me start over.
Once you have your answer, hold it up, but don't show me. Okay, Luke, I need you to write down a number. About 5 more seconds, and I'm going to need a number. Okay, I need an answer. Okay, answers, please. Luke, 75. Jabbar said 62. The correct answer is 75. Congratulations. You are the new head of household.
What? Oh my God.
Okay, we will figure out a time for the nomination ceremony.
This is
That's all I have for you guys.